Aloha and welcome back. Well, we are finished with our beautiful tropical room, and I might say it really turned out quite amazing. In fact, the homeowner was very impressed and was much happier than he even thought he was going to be with our room. So as you can see, everything has been installed, and we got the headboard in, and we got the bed dressed last night. The window valance is up, and it really turned out just spectacular. One thing that we did do, which was a little bit of an added upgrade that the homeowner really liked, is that we decided to go ahead and do his closet as well, because he didn't have any storage space. And so what I did is open this up. We two-tiered the closet here, and by two-tiering it, we added an additional pole here. And so he's got all of his shirts and stuff down here, and his shorts and pants and things here, and then long hang here. We also were able to install a belt hook as well for him, which is really quite nice. And then we stained the shelves, and we've got double shelves up above here for all of his shoes. And then of course we painted the doors as well, which is really a nice accent color to the beautiful greens here. We brought this club chair in from the living room, so since we've rearranged the entire house, again we're working on a really tight budget here, we decided to bring in a lot of the furnishings and move them around throughout the house, so things that didn't work in one room worked into another room. So this nice rocker recliner worked out great here. So now he has his TV over here, he can come and he can relax and sit in his chair when he gets home at the long end of the day. We brought this nice jewelry chest in here. This was actually in the garage. It's been in there for a couple of years since he'd moved into town here, and so we brought this in, and he's just really thrilled to have this to be able to put all of his jewelry and things like that in there. Found the two nightstands also in the garage, and so we brought these in, got rid of the plastic bins because he had plastic bins that he was using as nightstands, and so we brought those in and accented them on either side of the headboard, and of course we found the lamp as well. These were great finds. We found both of these trees. We found the short palm and the tall palm. We found this one for $29. This one we got for $49, and we got these at some consignment stores as well. So then what I did over here is I put the dresser on this side of the room. The dresser was underneath the window, so we rerouted the cable and we brought the cable down over here, and then that way he can be able to see it from the bed now, and he can also be able to see it from his club chair. This ceiling fan used to be in the family room, so we brought that in from the family room, and again, recycling, so we were able to also save some money in there as well. Now our bonus, which I told you about earlier. We had a little bit of money left over, so we wanted to kind of go into the bathroom. This is a very small bathroom. It's only 4.5 feet wide by 6 feet long. So it just has a small little vanity and toilet, of course, and a stall for the shower. So let's pop in here really quick. Now the myth of dark colors in small rooms, get rid of that. Usually what you like to do is use a darker color in a small room, because what it does is it creates depth. And by creating depth can give you that illusion. It's like when you go into a lot of stores or showrooms and things, they'll paint the ceiling like a black or a chocolate brown because it gives the illusion of height. So what I did is I painted the ceiling the accent color of what we have behind our bed, and that way when you walk in, it makes this room feel a lot taller. This was all a white room. Same thing with tiles or wallpaper patterns. You want to use a larger tile. Now this was already here. I would have used a larger tile like an 18 by 18 on the wall, but they used a 12 by 18 in here instead. And with wallpaper patterns, instead of smaller patterns, you want to use larger patterns so you have more background. Makes the room feel a lot larger. So again, the darker ceiling, and then we did the lighter colored walls, which are the softer colors in the bathroom, or the bedroom. We also added this little cabinet, which is great for additional storage. We found this for $59 and got a 10% discount off of it, which was really quite nice. We changed out the toilet, which they had, so it's a high profile and it's also a low flush. We also spray painted this faucet. Now this was an old faucet that was rusting. We cleaned off all the calcium, we sanded the faucet down, and then we spray painted it with a hammered bronze finish to it, which really turned out quite nice. And then we put a varnish over the top of it. And then we also installed these medicine cabinets as well, which are great. There used to be a long mirror that went across here, and one of those Raceway light bars with all the bulbs here. So we also spray painted this to match our faucet, and then we put this medicine cabinet in and an additional medicine cabinet there as well, which is great. So this bathroom really turned out nice. And then the vanity, we also painted out the same as the ceiling, so we again have a nice accent color, which is really quite great. So as we go back out, here we can see the bedroom on a different perspective. And all the nice white just really makes all the colors just pop with the accent colors, which is really quite nice. The headboard, as you can see, we got that installed with this beautiful bedding. Now the bedding we got, it was at $250. We found at a discount we got for $69 with taxes around 70 some odd dollars. Turned out really quite nice. It has the beautiful embroidered palms, which really goes with our tropical theme here, which is just beautiful. And then we got our valance up, which we saw in the webisode before. Again, hanging it just enough below the window to hide our head rail here as well. And we just decided to go with this again. We weren't within a budget to get a new valance, so the nice white accents are white tones throughout the rest of this room. So anyway, that is it. I hope you enjoyed all of the webisodes. If you want to see how we've done the rooms with scraping the ceilings, you can look at our exercise room webisodes, and that shows more detail on how you paint, prime, scrape ceilings, and do more of the construction work, where this was just the redecoration and reorganization of this room and working on a budget. So if you have any questions, please write in, or you can write into our website at Wesley Allen Interiors. That's Wesley Allen Interiors, WSLEYALLEN Interiors.com. I'm your host and interior designer, Troy Michaels. Thank you for watching. Aloha.